everybody, welcome to the channel Talking with J Spring, and this is your second video on the channel today. Earlier I've done a review for the Titans Series 1 with no spoilers. If you're interested in Titans and TV series and stuff like that, go ahead and check that out. Link will be in the description, or you can go on the channel. And if you're new here and you like that sort of stuff, reviews, reaction videos, and also ranking videos from best to worst, just like this one, then you're going to definitely need to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I upload, because I'm doing a lot of this sort of stuff, especially when it comes to superheroes. I'm on a bit of a theme at the moment, and in this video I decided to step away from the superheroes and go into the super villains. Now this is the top 10 MCU villains. Now I did say on the top 10 MCU heroes, which I've done, the link will be in the description for that as well. I did say I was going to do the villains, and I wanted to go a bit dark on this video today and go with the dark side, and basically give you some villains and my favourite villains in the top 10 basically. So if you enjoyed this video, smash the thumbs up, lets me know I'm giving you great content and you're enjoying it. Don't forget to comment down below your favourite villains in the MCU as well. So without further ado, we go straight into the honourable mentions like we always do. We're going to start off with Ronan the Accuser. Now this guy was obviously from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Gets a lot of a hate because he isn't the super villain that we all want. But it was a comedy film, and you can see what they tried to do with him, and I think he did pass the villain stage. I think he done a decent job, and I think he was a good villain in that sort of film. Next up, we have the Abomination from the Incredible Hulk. This one gets a lot of hate. I like the story behind the character. I think that the Hulk was trying to get rid of powers and the Abomination was trying to gain power. I like the story of that, and I like that he was very similar to the Hulk. I do like that, and I don't think this villain should get as much hate as he does. Next up, we have Ulysses Claw from the Black Panther. Now this one, I love the actor, I love the character they did. I think Black Panther as a whole done really well when it comes to villains, and I really think this character deserves a lot of credit. That's why he had to make the honourable mentions list. Next up, in the last spot of the honourable mentions, we have Ego from the Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. Another one that gets a lot of hate. I see why. The character build and the whole character script, I think they failed with this character. I think they could have really made this guy really well. Obviously played by Kurt Russell, one of my favourite actors of all time. And they could have smashed this with this character. But they tried to do the twist with the father thing with Star-Lord, but it just didn't work. And they should have done a different approach and planned it a lot better. But so without further ado, guys, we're going into the top 10 now. This is where it starts getting a bit tricky, because I had to really list some of these, especially the top 6, or actually the top 7 was really tough. Number 10, we have the Red Skull. Now a lot of people thinking, the Red Skull, what are you on about? He was terrible. Now the Red Skull, personally, I think he had a good motive. I think they didn't do a great job, but seeing him again in Infinity War, I think he's got a lot more to offer in the future. I don't think he would finish with Red Skull. I think he's going to come back and do something in the Captain America franchise. I'm hoping they do that anyway, because I see potential behind the character. I've read the comics when it comes to Red Skull. He is a great villain. I like the actor behind him. I think they've got potential with the character, but what we've seen so far isn't great. We've seen okay stuff though. He's got the potential of a villain trying to take all the power and do what he had to do against Captain America. I think there's potential. I'm hoping we see a lot more from him. Coming in at number 9 though, we've got Ultron. Now this one was a bit interesting because I like the story again. It's the creation from the heroes. He was created by our heroes in the film The Avengers. Now he had a lot of Tony Stark's personality behind this. That's why I think I liked it, as well as it was cringy, because this character could have been wrote again, just like Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy could have been wrote better and made better. Now Age of Ultron wasn't a terrible film. I think he actually done quite well in this film. But coming in number 8, we've got the Children of Thanos. Now we've finally got some really good henchmen in the MCU. These were introduced into Infinity War. They've done a really good job. They took on certain characters. I like the henchmen, because they took on certain characters. Obviously you had the one that went shh. He took on Doctor Strange. Got in the mind beating Doctor Strange, which is a really powerful MCU hero, and you got the other one as well. It really was good. I think they really done well in Infinity War, introducing us with some new henchmen that basically is alongside Thanos, basically. So without further ado, we go into number 7 now. It is Baron Zemo from the Civil War film. Now this character is very interesting, because this is not your superhero, your super villain with powers and everything. This is your super villain which uses the mind. He's very clever. He manipulates Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and turns him against our heroes in the film. I like the fact of that, and I liked his character in general. I don't want to talk too much about it, because we've got much more to talk about when it comes to the top 5. So going in number 6, we have got Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. I think the Vulture was really well done. I think they couldn't have done anything better with him. It was obviously played by a great actor, let's be honest. And I just really enjoyed Spider-Man Homecoming, and he was a major part of it. And we're going into the top 5, guys. If you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Lets me know I'm doing a good job and you're enjoying my content. So coming in number 5, it is the Winter Soldier. Now the Winter Soldier obviously starts off as bad, but he's not really bad. He's the hero in this. That's what's so actually good about this. He's brainwashed. He's a badass assassin. We see that side of him before he becomes the hero, which is cool. I like the story with him killing Tony's parents in Civil War. That is why it's probably my favourite Avengers film, sort of. That's the way I want to look at it, because I class it as Avengers film because there's so many Avengers in it, but obviously it is a Captain America film. And obviously I love the relationship you see the Winter Soldier with Cap, them going at it as well. I just think overall the Winter Soldier is definitely one of the best villains in the MCU. Coming in at number 4 is another top villain that everyone's going to love and probably going to want higher in the list. It is Loki. Now Loki, obviously we know his dark side. He's been against Thor. He's been against every single Avenger out there. But he's good now. And he sacrificed himself for Thor. Again, he's pretty similar to Winter Soldier. But instead he weren't brainwashed. He actually does it because he wants to do it. He chooses to be bad. And that's the cool thing about him. I think it warms fans to like him even more because he chooses when he wants to be bad and good and when he wants to turn on someone. It's got sort of a comedic side to it. Loki definitely had to be in there because he is a badass as well. And I just want Loki to come back in Avengers Endgame. Please, just give us that, please. That's all I ask for. And coming in number 3, we've got a special one here with Killmonger from Black Panther. He had to be in the top 3, no doubt about it, because this guy, amazing actor, amazing performance, amazing film. The story behind this character just really done the job for the villain itself. That's all you really need to know. If you've watched Black Panther and you've seen Killmonger, you know the story behind Killmonger. The story alone sells the bad guy. That's without the cool action scenes we've had with him. That's without the pure evilness of the character where he wants to go against Black Panther and take over the whole tribe. Everything. It is just pure genius for Killmonger. Coming in number 2 is really... This is where it starts getting really tough for me. I'm going to go with Hela from Thor Ragnarok. Now, this was really tough because personally, she's my favourite. But I've had to rank it as an overall villain. Personally, Hela's my favourite. I think I really enjoyed Thor Ragnarok, not just because of Thor and Hulk and all that. She was a main part of it. She's finally one of the best villains we've had in the MCU, apart from number 1, obviously, Joint, I think. And I think she's a crucial thing. She come down, she took out everyone, she destroyed Thor's hammer, for God's sake. What else do you need to know about this villain? That is crucial. How do you destroy that? Just seriously, she's just powerful. She takes over everything. She destroys everybody and everyone except for Thor. That's all you need to know. She's a badass. She's Thor's sister. She destroys the hammer. Done. But coming in number 1, guys, the most favourable villain, the most powerful villain, obviously Thanos. Thanos, it had to be in the top 3, no doubt. This was, as I said, it was tough picking Thanos ahead of Hela just because she's a personal favourite of mine. But Thanos is the pure badass villain. Looking at what he done in Avengers Infinity War alone, just taking out the whole of the, well, not the whole, most of the Avengers and leaving most of the originals. He completely surprised everyone. They tried every fucking thing to try and stop this guy from doing what he did, and he still got away with it. That's just a pure genius at work. He had this plan for ages. Everybody knew he was coming, didn't know when. He came, he destroyed, he took over. Done. He's still alive. Everyone still wants to kill him, especially Thor. Hope he does kill him. Please, Thor, kill him in the next film, Endgame. Please. He deserves it. He killed Loki, for God's sake. That's without even killing Thor's friend, the gatekeeper or whatever it is, played by Idris Elba. He deserves to die. That is the thing. With Thanos, he makes you want him dead. And that's the thing. When someone makes you want him dead, or makes you want them dead, that's a true villain. So that is it, guys. That is my top 10 with honourable mentions. Hope you enjoyed that, the MCU Villains video. If you like more of this sort of stuff, I'm going to do a lot more. Comment down below what you want to see on the channel. I'm happy to please my subscribers. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell. You will not be disappointed on this channel, Talking with Jay Springett. Hit the thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a great job. As I said, comment down below your favourites, favourite MCU villains. Go ahead and check out the links in the description. I'll see you next time, guys, on Talking with Jay Springett. See you later, guys.